What's going on, winners? It's your boy Loso 2.0. And today we're talking about answering the question of why someone should buy from you. Like kind of like in who your specific buyer is. Now, before we get started with that, housekeeping things, man. You can follow me on all my social media platforms at carlosjhenrywins.com with a Z on there as well. You can read my blog posts that I post. I post a daily blog on there as well. You'll be able to see those blogs. You can also subscribe to my newsletter, which teaches you how to effectively communicate and how to hold yourself accountable in order to grow yourself in a quarter of the time. You can also purchase a copy of my Winners Win book where you can learn how to a starting guide to success. And also you can apply to be on my podcast where you win a free gift for being on my podcast as well. Or you can also try to work with me one on one on your done for you services with me on marketing to see how you can maximize your traffic in order to have your owned traffic and without the use of advertisements, and make sure people buy everything that you offer, stay with you for a lifetime, and refer anyone to you. Now, let's get back to who you are and or who your specific buyer is and why they should buy from you. So I was actually having a conversation with one of my someone that I'm coaching, right? Um, and it's a friend of mine as well. He was like trying to learn because he's trying to get into this world. He's introduced now into the marketing world, so he's trying to learn what he can do, right? And when we're talking a little bit, and he's talking about, hey, how do I do this or how do I do that? He's trying to do social media marketing. So I first had him. We built his elevator pitch in like 30 seconds, right? He asked me this. I really should record it, right? But he asked me, what do I do? And I'm like, all right, so what do you try to do? Saying I do social media marketing. I said, okay, cool. So who are you? He said, Ibrahim. I said, okay, what do you do? He said, I help people, I'm trying to help with social media marketing. I said, okay, cool. And then I was like breaking it down that we found out that was like, yo, he does social media marketing and grow their he helps people grow their business organically through the use of social media marketing, but he helps start up businesses do it, people who are starting businesses. And I was like, there you go, boom, there goes your pitch right there. And just like, dang, all right. And then it's like, why should they listen to you, right? So my thing right there, right? So then that's when it comes to your unique selling proposition. So why should people listen to me, right? I help young minority entrepreneurs and startup businesses achieve their personal and professional goals in a quarter of the time. They should listen to me because I'm going to make them do it faster, make them do it in a quarter of the time. And how can I do that? I do that through the use of high income skills like sales and marketing, teaching them those things, and intense mindset training, right? That's what comes called human behavior, as long as it puts two together. You have to figure out what's going to make you unique. And the thing that makes me super unique too, as well, is when I'm going to these networking events in Delaware, networking events in PA. When I'm going to them, I'm the youngest person in the room, and I'm literally getting connections just based off of that. Like that mixer I went to yesterday, I got 13 business cards from that mixer yesterday. People telling me they want to work with me. People seeing a young brother. Yesterday, she said to me, "Yo, see a young brother. You never see that. Usually in the streets, this, that, and the third. Give me your business card. What do you do? Boom. Get told about one book. It's just like people love to see you. Like that's what's gonna make me separate me. What's going to separate you, right? And then we had that long conversation as well on the phone. With him, I was talking about the networking events. I also told him about his social media platform, right? So it was a thing that my sister told me, right? And shout out to my sister because she gave me the best advice ever when it came to my social media platform. And that was simply this. She kind of explained me the how without going into detail on the how. She told me treat your social media channel like it's your social media like it's your own channel network. What shows would you play? Have three different shows you would play. And ever since she told me that, my brain just exploded. I'm like, wow, now it's starting to change the way it looked, make it more colorful. Now there's a lot more detail that go into that, but just telling me that off the bat, that changed the way I thought. What's gonna make me separate me? People love to see that they're following a human, regardless of all the stuff that you know, and also if you're teaching people, they love to see that they're following a human. Show your face more. So it's just so many things that she told me. It was just I just had to say shout out to her. Definitely shout out to my sister, right? She definitely helped me out with that. So, who is your specific buyer? And why is it that they should buy from you? Remember those things, and then give them more than one reason to buy from you. Why should they buy? Give them more than one reason, right? Not because I'm the young buck, not because I can help you do it in a quarter at a time, right? Give them more than one reason and give them more than one means to connect you. You should be on, if you're going to be today, you cannot afford to be on as many social media platforms as possible. You just can't. That's why I was reading this book. This one right here, No BS Direct Response. I'm telling you, you can't afford to be on just one platform anymore. You got to be on all of them. You got to be out in the mixers. You got to try to put yourself in front of as many people as possible. So that's really all I have for you guys today, man. I want you guys to keep killing the day. Winners win, losers lose, and you pray for success like this. 2.0 out.